Every night you tell yourself, 5 more minutes. And 90 minutes later, you're watching a stranger's vacation from 2019, wondering how you got there. Here's the truth. You're not addicted to your phone. You're addicted to something much older and much more powerful. And once you understand it, you'll never look at a scroll the same way again. In the 1930s, psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered something that changed everything. He built a box with a lever. When a rat pressed the lever, sometimes it got food, sometimes it didn't. The rats who got food every time, they pressed calmly and moved on. But the rats who got food randomly, sometimes yes, sometimes no, completely unpredictable, they became obsessed. They pressed the lever thousands of times without stopping. That pattern is called variable reward, and it is the most powerful behavioral loop ever discovered in psychology. It's also exactly how your social media feed is engineered, down to the last pixel. But here's what the platforms don't tell you. The scroll itself isn't actually the problem. Your brain is doing something else entirely. Something that has nothing to do with the content you're watching. When you doom scroll, your brain enters a state called passive vigilance. It's the exact same state your ancestors used when scanning the horizon for predators. You're not consuming content. You're patrolling for threats and rewards at the same time. Every outrage post triggers a cortisol spike. Every cute video triggers dopamine. Every surprising headline triggers adrenaline. Your nervous system is getting a full workout, while your body stays completely still. After 20 minutes of this, your brain is exhausted. But it can't stop. Because stopping feels like lowering your guard. And lowering your guard to your ancient brain feels like danger. Now here's the part that's even more interesting. Willpower doesn't work against this. And the reason why is something most people never figure out. Willpower uses the prefrontal cortex, the rational planning part of your brain. But passive vigilance runs on the amygdala, the threat detection system. These two regions are not equals. When the amygdala is activated, it can override the prefrontal cortex almost instantly. This is why you can decide with complete sincerity at 9 p.m. that you will not pick up your phone, and by 9:15, you're already scrolling. You didn't fail because you're weak. You failed because you brought a rational brain to an emotional fight. So what actually works? Neuroscientists at University College London tested a technique in 2022 that reduced unintended scroll time by 47% in just 2 weeks. It's called a verbal intention interrupt, and it takes 3 seconds. The moment you open any app, you say out loud, or even just mouth silently, "I am choosing to be here." That's it. Those 5 words. Here's why it works. The act of stating your intention out loud activates your prefrontal cortex before the passive vigilance loop can take over. You're essentially cutting in line, getting your rational brain online before your threat detector hijacks the session. It sounds almost embarrassingly simple, but the neuroscience behind it is solid. Externalizing an intention, even just mouthing it, creates what psychologists call implementation intention, a mental bridge between the moment of impulse and the moment of action. That bridge is all you need to interrupt the loop. You're not addicted to your phone. You're a human running ancient survival software in a world specifically designed to exploit it. That's not weakness. That's biology. Now you know what the engineers who built these apps know. The difference is, you can use that knowledge to take back your time. Subscribe for more neuroscience that actually explains you to yourself. Next week, why your brain makes dramatically worse decisions after 3 p.m. and the one thing you can eat to stop it.